Okay. Got a little bit of cleaning done in the studio today. I cleaned about, I don't know, 1/4 of it, so feeling pretty good about that. Did some organizing. This is my inspiration shelf. I keep this right by where I'm working to inspire me. Some of my junk journals and the books I'm going through right now. I'm working still on organizing all of these Sterilite storage containers. And I'm working on, I don't like them when they're plain like this. That bothers me. So I'm redoing all the fronts of those a little bit at a time. I started with some maps, but now I'm doing the more junk journal. Here's still where I have a big messy pile here. Still need to deal with all this. Inspiration books. So though this is my original work desk is right here. I've got storage beneath it too. But right behind it are two of the work tables, and honestly I usually just spin around and either work at this station right here, or I come around and I go to the table over here and work. So in this little setup right here, I have basically 3 tables I work from. That's why it's such a big ordeal when I have to clean it all up. This shows about 1/4 of my studio space. I'm very fortunate. We own our whole building, and I have a huge studio downstairs. But currently, if you can hear my husband typing, he works for Amazon, so he's working from home right now, and he's sitting in another part of the studio. Anyway, if you can see, this is some of the storage ideas. I take a lot of mix-match cabinets, and kind of embarrassed to open the cabinets, but I'll go ahead and do that. I use a lot of vintage tins to hold a lot of things. Oops. Lots of vintage tins. Lots of little, these little pots here. I love these little pots that I get. Little planter pots. I'm trying to organize some of my stamps this way. You see some of the stamps are organized there. And like I said, lots of vintage tins. And over on this side, I collect owls, so vintage owls are everywhere. These drawers here, these all hold these books here, and these books, oops. These books hold my rubber stamp or my clear stamps. So I have a lot of clear stamps in these books. Trying to be a little bit more organized. I have so many clear stamps though that it's crazy. I also have them over here, this entire basket here. These are all clear rubber stamps. The drawers are full of inks and who knows what else. Stamps, inks, paper towels that I don't want to throw away. Love the books. Over here is my vintage card catalog system, which up in these drawers, these hold mostly just rubber stamps. They're all full of rubber stamps, trying to be a little organized there. The stamps down here are alphabet stamps. And these are all my like Sizzix and Big Shot, and these are all the alphabets. I just combined them all together. I got like 3 letters in each drawer. And then below are just some extra things, like this one says metal art, and it's metal art kind of stuff. I have an old typewriter sitting here that I like using it in props. I also have several vintage filing cabinets, and this is where I store my paper. So paper is such an issue here. There's so much paper. And this is the best way that I have found to try to keep paper under control. My paper packs and my 12 by 12 papers. This entire red cabinet is 12 by 12 papers and paper packs. Then this cabinet, the green cabinet, this is mostly my small paper pads. You see in here. It's full of small paper pads in this cabinet. 2 drawers of small paper pads and origami paper and small paper pads. So, that's part of it. And this is, I've probably shown you about 3/4 of the studio. Like I said, my husband is in one part of the studio right now, and I'm not going to go filming him right now. Plus, it's a mess over there. Anyway, thank you all for checking it out.